Hello. Good morning, everyone. So, hopefully, this is a quick message. As always, everyone have an amazing day. 3 things I am thankful for: tape, grease. I said oil in the last one. So, tape, shirts, pants. That. So I was just finished eating. I cooked breakfast for my son. I was thinking about something. So I know the last message I was talking about how with females, how with girls and stuff, we need to get better with listening more and knowing how to express ourselves, but at the same time make sure it's value to it. Make sure we're just not talking just to fill up an empty room, or just to have something to say, or just to feel like we doing something. Basically, and just elaborate a little bit more or clarify, I want y'all to know y'all can still joke, you can laugh, you can have conversations. It's just when it comes to a moment where you having a serious conversation, where you want your point to get across, or you listen to somebody else a point of view on things, to make sure you actually listening to everything they're saying, because sometimes we repeat something or we saying that we don't understand when we actually do understand. So make sure you're relaying the message the right way. And just to give you a hint on that, how to do it is, whenever someone is talking to you and you have gone through like a debate about a topic, or you have opinion about something, when someone speaks to you, this is a way you can help yourself out. When someone speaks to you and they're telling you their point of view, do a like clarify. So if someone is saying today is going to be an amazing day, you clarify. So are you trying to tell me today is going to be a good day today, or are you going to enjoy the day? However you interpret in your own words. So you can do it like that. Then once that person say, yeah, I did, that's basically what I'm saying, today's going to be a good day. Okay, so my view on that, I believe today is going to be a good day too, but it's going to be a little warmer or a little cooler today. You understand me? Now they can do the same. If they want to check to see what you're saying making sense, they can say, oh, so you're saying that today's a good day, but you think it's going to be cooler or warmer today? Yeah, okay, that's how we do it. Now we are on the same page. No one can get tripped because you're following each step. That's all I'm saying. But if a person is talking and they saying today's gonna be a great day, so you telling me that you can't go outside with me today? You can't go and do this today because you feeling like the day is a good day? Hold up, pause, break. That ain't what he said. That ain't what she said. Today is a good day, and that was it. Ain't got nothing to do with going outside cutting the grass. Ain't got nothing to do with homework. Ain't got nothing to do with going with your friends. Just saying today's a good day. Okay. All right. Let's get to it. And guys, I'm going to tell y'all, guys, y'all do it too. But fortunately, more females do it than anything. But we're going to get there. We're getting there, okay? But I want to teach the kids now, so when they get older, they know how to communicate back and forth. We need to start clarifying to make sure that we're not assuming something, okay? Because those assumptions is what get a lot of people in trouble, okay? That part. Alright, so excuse me. Alright, the other part to this, and it makes me question some things, because right now, and this message is still for the kids, but I feel like this can help kids to understand what they see when we around adults. So in the world, we are having an issue where a lot of guys are out here feeling like they're not being heard. A lot of females feel like they're not being heard. A lot of kids feel like they're not being heard. But I'm a type of person, I get all the way to the core of things. I need to know where this started at. Where is this virus or this disease started at, and clear that out, and then everybody else can be clean, okay? What I realized, because we have lost our form of emotions, everybody switched roles. So now your parents are not together as husband and wife or boyfriend and girlfriend. They are together as mama and daddy to each other. So your daddy is the daddy to your mama, and your mama is the mama of your mom is the mom to your daddy. They're not talking together like they married as husband and wife anymore, or boyfriend and girlfriend. And that's why they fuss a lot. That's why a lot of people mad, and that's why a lot of y'all parents are running back and forth to different people. That's why. That's why they can't understand the world like they supposed to. And hold on one second, y'all. When is it? And guess what, kids? Y'all not the kids anymore. Y'all the adults. All the roles got flipped. That's why people are not as happy as they should be. Because what has happened, unfortunately, we lost emotions. We lost the excitement of having fun in the world. Kids don't go outside, have fun anymore. So the parents don't get a chance to stay in the house and enjoy each other's company. And now when it comes to emotions and stuff, if someone show emotions, no matter if it's a man or a woman, they get criticized for it. If a female is too strong-minded and stern on how she feels, she's a man now. If a man gets too emotional and express emotion, he's a female now. And it's like that. And then when it's the kids, oh, y'all kids, you don't know nothing. That's the way the world is now. Okay? So let me break it down again. Fellas, I'm going to ask you a question. And don't look to the left or the right of you or in front of you or behind you if this person is around you. I want to keep y'all safe. I don't know what's in their hands. Ask yourself, do my wife or my girlfriend act more like a mother or a significant other? Ask yourself that. Ladies, same thing. Be mindful. Don't look. Do my husband or my boyfriend act more like a daddy or a significant other? Okay. Kids, definitely don't look. Do I feel like I'm the mediator in this situation? Do I feel like I'm an adult more than a kid? Okay, there y'all go. And we're wondering why it's so hard to communicate. Because when your parents talk to each other, they think they each other parents. That's why it's hard to be able to be free. That's why it's hard to be able to be vulnerable. That's why it's hard to be able to have fun. That's why it's hard to be able to communicate. Because let's think about it. Adults, when you was kids, when your parents try to tell you how to do something, or your guardian or some adult try to tell you how to do something, what you do? Become rebellious, argumentative, always want to fuss and have an attitude or something. You're doing it now. And now your kids see it, and they become the adults. As I told you, they're very intelligent. They see it. They don't even have time to really be kids like that anymore because they learning how to be an adult so early. Because the adults cannot go out and have fun anymore because the way the world is. Y'all beautiful technology and government systems and the people in the world, y'all gave up emotions for technology. And because you're doing that, all y'all can do is become parents. That's it. To each other. Looking for excitement. But you can't show excitement because you got to go out here and get a job. And you got to work 40 hours a day. I know it's only 24, but it feels like it's 40. Yeah. By the time you get home, you want to have some fun and play around and have fun with the family like you're supposed to, but you can't because you got to take care of business at home. And then the kids are the ones that 9 times out of 10 has to take care of the kids because the parents are exhausted. Now, this is not in all families. Some people got it together. But then that's why so many people want to be on the internet because they see freedom. They think it's freedom. So a lot of these people jump on the internet so fast and want to have lifestyles, and they want to have their own YouTube channel, Snap channel, Instagram channel, Facebook channel, whatever channel you have, because they see that's the only way they can get some type of free time. But then guess what? They get stuck to that because now their lives are in demand even more. Because if you don't put content out, you don't get a check, and you better hope that the content is real enough for the receiver check. So guess what? Now the kids are learning from everybody else's parents, trying to have fun. Yeah. Sucks, don't it? Yeah. So how can we fix it? Because our kids need to be kids, and our adults need to be able to be adults, but also understand you could be a child too. You understand? Have fun. So, how can we stop this? Allow kids to understand that technology is amazing, but we need to start learning how to enjoy life at the same time. Stop being stuck in the rooms all day. Little boys. So let's get to y'all. So I want y'all to understand the goal in life is to enjoy life, right? Not the goal ain't in life is not to grow up to be trick or treating. Alright? I know, I said it this way, but I'm gonna call it what it is. See, for some reason, someone told you that growing up to have multiple females or, was the game and the goal in the world. That was a lie. Okay? It's drama. It's drama. It's drama. I'm a female and I don't even like to be around a lot of females like that. I don't know how men can do it. I'm always be honest. Love y'all. But boy. I know, I'm tough, I'm rough, but I'm very smooth with it. And I want y'all to understand, I'm not here to degrade women at all. I'm not at all. But y'all need to understand that women, we are raising these kids. And in order for these boys to know how to treat your little girls when they get older to become women, we have to be able to be understanding and listening. We have to be able to teach our kids in certain ways. And I'm not saying all, okay? There's a lot of amazing women in this world. But we have to do better, okay? That's why I'm on y'all. Because as females, we have to do better. We're the ones that's pushing them out. You understand? And don't get me wrong, men have a huge role in this. But they only can be the role if we show them the parts that we need to play in. We have to be able to show them how to communicate and how to understand that one woman is enough. One girl is enough. You understand? And also understand that when they grow up, they're not supposed to grow up to be another woman daddy. You understand? Now, I understand that as men, y'all take care of y'all daughters. And y'all love y'all daughters and everything. But it's okay for a female to have her own. Okay? It's okay. It's not going to take away from you. And ladies, it's okay to be vulnerable, to allow the man to play his part. But I don't like the fact that we got it to the point that a man has to be a daddy to be able to be a caregiver, to be a provider in the family. And I don't mean that you have kids. Because that's why our boys are growing up to be the way they are. Amazing boys, amazing men. But because for some reason when we hear the word provider, we put daddy beside it. And that's why so many women out here only with guys just for the money, because they need a daddy, or y'all call it a sugar daddy. Yes, I'm talking about this. And then guess what? Men, y'all are raising y'all boys up to say, you know what? If the woman want to be so strong, get you a sugar mama. Yeah, I know. I'm talking about it. Because apparently that's the main topic that goes on around in the world. And we need to utilize our time wisely. Very wisely. I want our kids to know how to be kids and enjoy it. But how can they learn how to be kids when the parents are being parents to each other? Go clean up their room, put their toilet seat down, pick up your clothes out of here, clean those dishes, go cut the grass. Do you take the trash out today? I told you when I get home, I want those kids taken care of today. Go out there. Baby, do you want to cook? Where my food at? Do you clean the house? Do you get my clothes for work today? Do you want to get my food ready for work in the morning? Do you get the groceries? Do you get the stuff that I told you to get? Last time I checked, when y'all heard how I said it, don't it sound more like a parent instead of a lover? And that's why people now in this world, y'all go out to trick or treat. Kids, you may not know what trick or treat mean, but your parents do. They can explain that to you. Okay, I'm going to explain it to you because apparently parents ain't going to do it because the parents are, some of y'all, yes, I'm going to have this conversation with kids because y'all ain't doing it. Not all of y'all. Some of your parents out here trick and treating. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I'm not going to lie to you because it's in our faces every single day. When we turn on the TV, don't matter what race you're looking at. When we listen to music, don't matter what race you're looking at. When they're looking at this government system, don't matter what race you're looking at. And let's not talk about the churches and the mosques and all of that. Don't matter who you're looking at. There's a trick and a treat somewhere. I think everybody think it's Halloween. It's like, Yes, that's what we go through in the world. And it's time for us to bring the candy back home and leave the baskets where they at. Okay. I'm just saying. Because we need to bring the families back together. Yes, I talk different. I'm different. I learned that ever since I was a kid. I'm different. And I have learned to love it. Okay? I used to think that something was wrong with me. But I realized that was the most beautiful thing about me. Because I don't look at the world the way y'all do. And I love it. Okay. It's time for us to teach these boys that having a trophy case of women is not the way. Now, if you want to have a trophy case, have all your accolades of the success that you have in the world, the dreams and the goals. And if you want to have one trophy, make sure it's one wife. Okay? But you're not going to treat her like the trophy that you put on the shelf. You're going to treat her like the woman that she deserves to be. Okay? She's the person that you love. She's going to be there. She's going to nurture you. She's going to take care of you. She's going to be everything. And now, don't get me wrong. When you sick, that's when she become the mama. Sick. Mom. There. But every other day of the week, she's the wife. Do you understand? Vice versa for the boys. For the girls. You understand? I understand. And it's where a lot of people have lost their parents. But we need to stop teaching these kids the way we've been teaching them. Because what's going on is this. You get with the significant other because a lot of times they remind you of that parent or that guardian that you care so much about. And then when they start acting like them, now you want to act against them. Now you need to get your get right and act right on it. Okay? That's the reason why y'all having issues being with the right person. It's because y'all looking for mamas and y'all looking for daddies. Baby. Y'all not looking for an equal. You can't have an equal when you're looking for a parent. Remember that. When you're looking for someone to take care of you, you're looking for a parent. We need to teach these kids the right way. So boys, in order for you to be able to overcome this facade that's in front of y'all that they've been put in to make y'all think that they happy, be open. Learn yourselves. Love yourself. Go out here and be great in the world, whatever that may mean for you. Don't waste your time jumping from person to person, person to person. The more you love yourself, the more you attract the right person. You'll get your equal. You don't have to worry about them trying to figure out when you mad and sad and all this stuff. They know the right questions. They ain't going to sit back and ask you where the money at. They're going to see where the emotions at, okay? Again, this doesn't go for every man and don't go for every woman. Don't go for every boy. Don't go for every girl. The goal ain't about being in a relationship. The goal is knowing the relationship within you so you can relate to the person around you. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.